Hello and welcome. Please tell us where you're tuning in from in the comments section below. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Please tell us where you're tuning in from in the comments section below. Got somebody tuning in from Turkey. Welcome. Awesome. We'll be starting in about a minute. Where else is everybody tuning in from today? Nigeria. That's good. Welcome. We got a few people from Nigeria now. The United Kingdom. Welcome. Greetings to you. Lagos, Nigeria. That's good. Where is everybody tuning in from? Abuja, Nigeria. That's good. Awesome. All right, let's get started. Welcome everybody. My name is Bester Godfrey, Canadian Immigration Specialist at Tofino Immigration Consulting. At Tofino Immigration, we help make Canada your new home. Today we're going to talk about a sensitive topic, body weight, and how sensitive it is, and how different cultures perceive certain body weights, body types differently, and that could be for better or for worse, right? So today we have a special guest, Ugo Okeke, a fitness coach that we're going to be bringing in to help us better understand how to manage our weight, our desired body weight in Canada, and help us understand some of the reasons why there are cultural differences about body weight. So invite a friend, invite a neighbor, and I hope you have a great time. I'm going to go find our guests. In the meantime, let us know where you're tuning in from, what country, what city. It would be good to know where everybody's tuning in from today. So comments below and let us know where you're tuning in from. Thank you. Canada, pretty good. Our guest isn't here yet. Just we'll give him a couple of more minutes. for our guest. Where is everyone tuning in from today? You can just comment below. Hello.
Yo,
Good afternoon. How are you?
yo, what's up, bro?
Doing good. Doing good. Welcome.
Yeah, what y'all doing? What you saying, man?
Are you at the gym?
Yeah, I'm at the gym.
You always at the gym.
Yeah, I got clients. I got work, man.
Good. It's good. Thank you for taking the time. I have a few questions for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have some people tuning in, and this will also be saved on Instagram Live and
Oh,
YouTube
sounds good.
as well. Yeah. So first of all, I wanted to know why there is a difference. Weight is perceived differently in different cultures. So I'm from Nigeria, for example,
Okay.
and if somebody was a little bit bigger there, like had a little bit of weight, they're comfortable in their skin, they're okay. But when they come to Canada, all of a sudden now they have to worry about your body weight all of a sudden, and then I'll start signing up for gyms and stuff like that. Why do you think there's that difference in perspective?
I think it's a few factors. I think one of them is cultural factors, right?
Okay.
Nigeria, we quite bent a lot of our innate reaction and reflexes is survival. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So like, and also like lack of understanding of what fitness really is, right? I remember when I was growing up, my mom always say she buys Ecovin because she wants to put on weight.
Right.
Because in Nigeria, we feel like the bigger you are, the eat good. That means you're wealthy, you're doing well.
Right.
That's number one factor, right?
Yeah.
I think we're very active society too, and we do fitness without even knowing that we do it. By extension, we get what I'll
Yeah.
give you an example. My grandma is 95 years old. She's stronger than my mom because she was a farmer.
Right.
For my grandpa, she was a farmer. She farmed in Bendel. And that is activity. She's active every day.
Right.
Like, what I mean, she's strong. She's stronger than my mom. She has no wrinkle. Like this, I wish I can send a picture here. You guys see. It's crazy. Right?
95.
But that's the level of activity they're involved in. They've been active of their life, and their body works that way.
Right.
They come to Canada, right? You lived here. I went to school with you. What do?
Yes.
You wake up in the morning, you get in your car, you drive to school, you get out, you get in the building,
Right.
you finish, you get in your car. When you get activity, you don't get activity. For you to get activity here, you need to intentionally go do something.
Right.
Right? Not only that, our food is also back home is a very healthy food. I mean, now it's time to become compromised because we start to appreciate Americanism, right? American style of living because we think that's better. We don't really appreciate what we have when it comes to food. The authenticity of food, the organicism of our food is impressive. That's why Nigerians are built the way they build. Every time you say like, you can, when you hear they say Nigeria, you say, oh, people can guess why they say you're Nigerian because you're big, you're strong. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's our food. Like a lot of diseases here, we don't have it over there. Now we stand to have it because we stand to adopt the style of Western world, right?
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of this is a contribute that how we get away with a lot of things without getting sick and fit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's number one thing. One is culture. One is actual understanding of fitness. Because the way we perceive wellness is like you getting big, you eat well, but it's time to change a little bit as well. It's time to change because even all these artists, they Whiskey, I don't know their name, but they work out. Sometimes I see them posting, they start working out. Yeah, it's become a thing. When I was growing up, people that lift weights considered criminals. No, I'm serious. Oh yeah, I seen they say Bozo in Igbo, they say Bozo. They consider criminals.
Right.
Like the tough guy, man, but it's actually stress relief, and that stuff might be helping with the stress at those times.
Right.
Lack of our understanding prejudges that, right? I mean, it's kind of like the same way. I don't know when you left Nigeria. I left in 1997, and women don't wear pants, trousers and stuff, unless you're in the campus, right? If you wear outside, people feel like you're a prostitute or something. But this is a misconception of them. They're not prostitute. And now we understand it. My grandma wears spandex, for Christ's sake. What the hell?
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's the primary factor. That's actually the main factor, right?
Right. So what is the healthy weight then? Is this the same for everybody?
Healthy weight?
Yeah.
No, not for everybody. There's a BMI calculation that you can use. But overall, then again, also I'm also not too bent on test books, right? You need to not have a lot of guts if you want me to say like in layman's terms, so everybody don't get caught up in the calculation, right? because
Right.
the textbook has the pros and cons as well, right? Those kind of
Yeah.
calculus, right? You
Yeah.
know, but I think mostly we can't focus so much on weight unless you're excessively overweight, because there's so many things that contribute to your weight: your bone density, your genetics, your muscle base.
Right.
Like I'm a very skinny person growing up,
Right.
right? I eat 12,000 calories and I still don't put on weight.
Right.
If you eat half of what I eat, you probably like you be obese. That's
Right.
my body type. That's my level of activity. You know, so body weight. You can when you're struggling to move around and stuff. You know, but I think if you understand what you eat, because I believe that fitness is health, primarily health. It's not really how you look.
Right.
Often there's a correlation to you staying active and eating well and looking better, right?
Right.
But you can have somebody that look obese healthier than somebody that look like me,
Right.
and often that's the case too.
Yeah. So some people, when they immigrate to Canada, all of a sudden their weight changes. Sometimes they lose weight, sometimes they gain weight. So can we tie all of this to the less activity that happens, or does the climate have anything to do with it? There's what is going on?
So I go back to what I said before. In Nigeria,
Yeah.
we're very active. We walk around. I used to walk to school for 1 hour before I lived in dormitory, in military.
Right. Right.
Right. Just walking to school and back. And your body, you could be burning, and go to farm, wash your fresh water, X, Y, Z, depending on where you live, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, in Canada, what do? You get up, you get in the car, or you get in the bus. You don't
Right.
walk from nowhere. So even if you eat half of what you eat in Nigeria, which is mostly a lot of dense carbs that we eat because it gives us a lot of energy, and you start eating those kind of carbs here, which most all of us always do, pounded
So that's the diet we used to.
When you do that, you're not burning as much calorie. It has a lot to do with calorie input versus calorie output. If you're trying to lose weight and stay fit, your calorie has to be, not necessarily always, but if you like, a bodybuilder like trying to put on mass, right? You see train, you can put on weight, put on muscle, but you're gonna know when you put on muscle, right? And still be fit. But when you come from Nigeria and come over here, not only are you not active, your activity decreases by almost 85%.
It's a lot, and even
Right?
COVID
And you still
times,
eating the same thing in
COVID times
Nigeria.
too.
You still eating the same thing when you walk around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you're gonna have a tummy. That's gonna come next. Next one's
Right.
gonna come here right away.
Right.
There's no doubt. Even if eating Canadian stuff and still not active, you're gonna have a problem.
Right.
Even if you're eating healthy, like textbook healthy, and no activity, you're probably gonna still put on weight. Because your body, number one, not used to just staying that idle.
Right.
All of a sudden you just shut your body down. Your body, and that goes there. And before you know it, a year ago, you form this habit. Even going for a walk becomes a problem. Before you know, you're 5 years here. You haven't really done anything consistently physical.
Right.
Because now you know how it is in Canada. You gotta work. You gotta work from morning till night. Then you have to go do this. You don't even have time. Sometimes you have to pay gym membership. Then you have to go there and know how to train yourself. If you don't know how to train, say you have to hire a coach. Like I charge $150 an hour.
Right.
And like a lot of people can afford it. Then what they do. Before you know it, they just stay watch TV, enjoy Canadian stuff, and before they know it, your weight is up. Yeah, it's no, and you drink alcohol. If you drink alcohol, then that's even the worst. Or if you're smoking, it makes everything even worse, right?
So there's people that have been trying to lose weight for a certain period of time, but they're often not motivated, or they just find it completely difficult. Why is that?
It depends. Everybody has a different story. Yeah, often there's something they're doing wrong. Yeah, want and action is two different things. When it comes to action, when you take action, I always tell people you can hire a coach, but if you don't vet your coach properly, know their background, they really know what they're doing, you can say you have a coach, but you're still not getting your work done.
Right.
Professionals have to. We always tend to look at professionals like they're ready. Like if I hire a lawyer, I have another lawyer watching my lawyer because I know I'm gonna make sure that I'm accountable. You feel me? That's just how we work. I work here and I see a lot of coaches that can't even train themselves. They're training people. They have a lot of clients. I can only imagine what those clients you get now. You can't even make it yourself. You train somebody. It become a job. It's one of the easiest jobs now to get into because all you have to do is certification. Then you get it. But then it's also different from me that me, like I've been training for 24 years.
Yeah.
And I've been fighting like I never stopped. Yeah. So I don't enjoy myself everywhere. And I know how to recover. I know, I've been through it. I used to do 1,000 push-ups. Like with those experience, you can never plateau with me, right? Yeah.
Right.
So that's number one thing. Number one thing is the action. It's not easy. It's the lifestyle. Then it comes to the food. Food nutrition is 85% of it. You can work out so much and go and eat something, just a little meal, and that's under 2 hours on the treadmill.
Huh.
Yeah. Like the burger, that would be just one burger. That's 750 calories. That's 2 hours on the treadmill, walking, and that's why 90 minutes running. but you don't know that. You just feel like, I just walked out. Oh, I just eat this, eat that. You compromise what you eat automatically.
But what if I'm just craving a burger?
Or if you're craving a burger, then you have to understand how that burger works with your body type. Number one, the level of your activity. I'm not restrictive on the lifestyle. What I'm restrictive on, like balance. It's okay to go and have fun with your friends, but no balance. I ate 2 slices of pizza last night. I shouldn't have eaten it that late. But I wake up tomorrow morning, what do? I get on a treadmill because I know it's going to take me an hour to get this off my body. Then if you don't do that, you live in your body. Next time you do that, before you know it, the pizza starts taking places, right?
Does the time of day you eat something affect your weight?
Yes, the time of day you eat. Usually, okay, from the morning to about 3:30, 4, your body is active. So you want to eat like dense carbs and stuff, eat in the morning, then your body can use it as energy, right? Towards the evening time, your body goes into relaxation mode. What do you do when you come back from work at 6 p.m.? You sit on the sofa, turn TV on. Or if you got to work, you're sitting down. It doesn't matter what you do at your home, you're sitting down. Your mind automatically goes into relaxation mode. You're not burning any more calories. You're not moving your body like that. Or there's nothing you do on it. Yeah, unless you know you're someone that trains at night, you say, okay, I need this food to train, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you talked about some people being obese, but also being healthy. Can somebody be a little bit overweight and still be healthy?
Oh, you can be a lot overweight and still be very healthy. Because primarily, health has a lot to do with inside. It's not really much to the outside. You know, you can be obese, don't look so good, but you do cardio, you don't smoke. Okay, you eat pretty healthy. It could be just because genetically, your people are very heavy people.
Right.
You know, and you can look heavy and still be running, go. Like I have grandmas that go for 2-hour walk every day, not miss, year after year. They feel that the most of us that look like that and smoke weed every now and then. If we have to run, I'll be out of breath. That's not fitness. I look good, but I can run for 20 minutes.
Right.
Right.
No, so you can be skinny as well and also
you can look like Mr. Olympia and be out of shape.
Right. So for people that are skinny and out of shape, is there a way to get them back to normal?
Oh no, everywhere, the same way for everybody, man. Cardiovascular health is number one. You have to run a certain intensity and maintain certain intensity of running.
Right.
Yeah, or like do a cardiovascular exercise, a certain intensity or duration and maintain and sustain, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I met somebody from Senegal once, and all they were concerned about was gaining weight. So they were trying to eat everything they saw so they could add a little bit of weight.
Right.
How do you add weight if you really try?
A lot of calories, a lot of clean calories. I eat 12,000 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know what I do with my body, right? I know how my body works with this food. I know, like I can eat on the yam and get away with it, but I don't because of the healthy part of it, right? Not because of putting weight part of it, because of the white carbs part of it. I have diabetes in my family, so I've always been conscious of that, of eating whites, because, when the digestion goes to glucose, sugar, right?
Right.
But putting on weight, I'm a testament to that. It's going to be a specific program with a lot of nutrition. The nutrition was going to be like, you could probably need to like put out about 10, 15, 1,000 calories or 8,000 calories, depending on how big he wants to get, right? Yeah.
Right.
Then he's going to have to be that nutrition is going to be surplus. So his cardiovascular, his training wise, is not going to be, it's going to be less than what he eats. So say he burn about 800 calories on a specific workout that works for that particular purpose, which would be like a normal strength. Yeah. He has to eat maybe thousands of calories excess.
Yeah. So
just the same way you're trying to get fat. If you're trying to get fat, for example, say, how you get fat by eating junk. But now think about eating clean food for, a lot more. Think about eating about maybe 7 to 8 pounds of yam a day.
Right.
8 pounds of yam, right? You put on mass that way, right?
And some people believe to lose weight, you have to stop eating as much.
Oh, that's flawed.
Is this true, or can we just modify our diet?
Yeah, it goes back to what we're saying. You reduce calorie, right?
Okay.
Yeah, no, be careful not to, because it's a lifestyle, right? If you starve yourself, how people go, like starve yourself, cut food out, you can lose weight. But can you live like that the rest of your life?
No, because it's punishment.
When you start eating again, what do you think happens? The weight comes back.
Right.
Right. So everything we do, have to do it. I think the biggest problem in fitness is everybody wants it right now. Yeah. And when they see people like me, they don't know how long I've been doing this for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. They don't really know. Everybody say, I want to be like you, but you want to be like me?
You've been working out since I've known you. You've always been at the gym.
Exactly.
Right now you're at the gym.
Even before I met you, I've been training, right?
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to go to law school. I never thought this is going to be where I end up, but because, it's my passion and, for me, it doesn't look like work. But I think the biggest problem with fitness is that people want it right now. Just because they realize the fight, they just want it. How long will it take me to? What's the rush?
Right.
Why not find the right protocol and stay with it? Because you're not going to stop. If you get fit in a year or even 2 months and stop, you're going to get it back. So you need to find consistency. How
Okay.
does this affect my lifestyle? What
Okay.
do I eat? What do I put in my body? Stress level. Stress level. Yeah.
Okay.
High cortisol in your body, you can actually lose weight or gain. If you have a high stress, you can do everything perfect, you won't gain, you won't see the result.
Okay.
So fitness is also mental. It starts here, not
right.
mostly here.
Right. So we talked a lot about calories intake and how much calories we're taking per food. But some of these foods that we're used to eating from back home, we don't really understand how to calculate the calories. Somebody's asking, how do you calculate calories for food and the intake? How do you
So
calculate it?
I will use Google. I will use Google. Even when I Google Gary, a cup of Gary, will tell you how much calories in Gary. Do you know approximately how much calories in one cup of Gary?
I would say 600.
One cup of Gary. Not the cup you use in Nigeria. That's a different type of cup. With the cup we have here, we'll have a different type of metric cup.
Well, if a burger is about 720, I would say Gary should probably be.
Yeah, but a burger depends the type of burger too. You have to remember that. It depends the type of burger. What's in the burger is a lot of cheese. You know what I mean? But there's some burgers that are 1,200 calories. Yeah,
that's the whole combo.
A cup of Gary,
that would be the whole combo then.
Yeah, a cup of Gary will probably be like my first.
Okay.
After you make it, that's about 850 calories.
Oh, okay.
So just think when people sit down and eat like about 4 of it, that's 4,000 calories.
Aye.
We're not talking about the soup, the palm oil, in the soup, and oh my God, you love it then, right?
So if somebody's just going to work, driving a car, going to work, parking underground parking, just doing the regular day of working, coming back home, how much calorie would it burn generally?
Not much.
So you'll be taking in
20,
more with the Gary then.
20, 30. So let's say if you walk on
20, 30?
Oh yeah, if you walk on the treadmill for an hour, just walking on treadmill for an hour, on the steady state, maybe you burn 125 calories.
And you're taking four fifths of Gary and you 1,200.
And mind you, because you walked for an hour, I can burn that calorie in 3 minutes. Doing a different type of exercise, because that has a lot to do with elevation of your heart rate.
Right.
Right? So if I'm doing jump squat for 5 minutes straight, I'll burn more calories than you burn walking on the treadmill. So not only do you go to the gym, it goes back to what I tell you about trainers. You have to make sure that whoever you hire or whoever is coaching you knows what they're doing.
So there's this trend. I'm not sure if it's a trend because it's been there for a while. The keto diet. What is that about? And is it for everybody?
It's a fat-based diet, For me, I personally believe it's a fad, we're in the internet generation, there's so much thing on the internet, There's nothing wrong with that, but I always go back to this. Do you see yourself eating like that the rest of your life?
No.
Okay,
good. Somebody eating like that the other day, they weren't very happy.
That's number one. If you can eat like that the rest of your life, nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you get other nutrition around it. But for me, it's a quick cut, it's a quick fix type of situation that you can use it to lose some weight, but you have to slowly transition back to normalcy because you can't eat that the rest of your life. And again, what happens when you start eating the regular stuff? You can do keto for 5 years. When you're 35 and you turn 42, start eating the regular food. You're gonna get big.
Right. So the plan then is to get a diet plan that is consistent, that's sustainable.
Yeah, no, there's no diet plan. Lifestyle. I want you to understand what you put in your body, how it works.
Sustainable.
Whenever you talk fitness, I want you to say lifestyle and sustainability. If it's not sustainable, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how hard you are. You see, you know how I've been.
Yeah.
If I don't train for 2 months, if you check me out, you'll be surprised. Yeah.
Right.
When I say these gains are not loyal, just like everything you do in your life.
Right.
Think about if you take a workout for 3 months, don't do nothing work, don't think work nothing. If you come back, you're not going to be as fresh as you are. You have to catch yourself up to speed.
Right.
Just like anything in life, it's not different from fitness.
Right. So there's this trend of this waist trainers, and lots of people are wearing that now for stomach fat, and just wearing a belt around their waist and stuff. And is that effective?
It could be. It's a quick fix as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a quick fix because anything you're using to attain something, when you take it away, how do you get there? If I give you a six-pack and you never work for it, how do you get it? How do you maintain it? I want to see you in 3 weeks, see what that six-pack is. You ain't going to have it.
So we're back to the primary principle of lifestyle and sustainability.
Lifestyle. This is lifestyle. You have to be consistent. What do I say? If you eat, any day you eat, you should do some exercise. It doesn't have to be you don't have to kill yourself. But if you do 10 push-ups every day, In 30 days, how many push-ups did you do?
Well, it's 300. 300.
300 push-ups.
Right.
That's a lot of push-ups. It's better than nothing.
And for the whole year, too, then
And
you have to
I
stack
know by
something
the time you
equivalent.
get to 30 days, 10 is going to be pretty easy. You do 20, that's 600 a month. That's a lot. It's better than somebody that go to the gym 3 times and kill himself and don't show up for another week and come again. You know what I mean?
So showing
The
up more often is,
powerful thing there is not just the result, it's the habit. You just built a habit of doing something every morning. It's a matter of time.
Would you say it takes 30 days then to build a habit then?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, because if you do something every day, you get used to it. It become part of you.
Right.
So more consistency is better. Even if you don't go as crazy as hard, consistency is better. And then sometimes you're consistent, you feel like you're not seeing a result. When you realize that that's working is when you stop. And you realize that temperature is actually doing something for you.
Yeah.
And now you stop, you realize like, oh my God, I haven't done this for a month. You see all kind of stuff happening to your body again.
Okay, so there's people that are just comfortable the way they are. Okay, they have a little bit extra weight, they're skinny, but you know what? They like it. But society or the extra pressure is saying, "Oh, you're too fat. You need to lose some weight." How about people that just like the way they are? What do you have to say to those people?
Sometimes those people are happier people than the people that go to fitness sometimes.
So they should just continue living their life as long as they're healthy.
If they have the confidence, right? It doesn't mean that. It doesn't matter. Facts are facts. It doesn't matter that you can like the way you are. If you're not taking care of your heart, eventually you're gonna get old. You're gonna pay the consequences.
Right.
Yeah. Fitness is, is part of life. You have to be active. It doesn't matter whether you look good or you don't look good. Yeah. Okay. That's why I say you can look good like how you look, but you're not healthy.
Yeah, but it's the inside that really.
It's inside, primarily inside. If you have high blood pressure, you don't see that outside. If you have heart attack, you don't see that outside. You can look great and have heart attack. And there's genetics, there's family. Mary, there's the family dynamics that plays in too. Right? If you like I said, I have diabetes in my family, right?
Right. Okay. So I'll give you a minute there to finish.
No, talk.
So you're always at the gym, though. How many hours would you say you spend at the gym?
Sorry, say again?
How many hours would you say you spend at the gym a week?
Well, I spend at the gym doing what? Training myself or training people?
While training yourself?
Not too much.
Okay. So how often should
we're
people...
gonna get 5 sets on lunges. Yeah, 5 sets. Say hi to this Nigerian girl here, man.
Hey, I know you. Training? That's good. You were the best coach.
She's a client too.
You were the best coach.
He's a terrible coach. I'm tired.
But she's been with me for 3 years, so I don't know why she's still here.
I'm tired.
I know. And it's because you're a good coach. It's good.
You don't want to divorce me, so we got.
How often?
He actually went to my Royal College. I went to school with him. He's Nigeria. He's
I went to school.
Best introduce yourself, because she's an influencer.
I know her. This is Nania's sister.
Like, look familiar.
We went to university together. She was at my Royal Fitness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. Familiar.
Good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
He's been training me for 3 years. Do you see any? Why have you been there for 3 years?
For what?
As the mentee, the student.
Oh, what the hell! I got into a car accident and I had to come back to this guy.
Oh, okay.
And now he won't let me go. I don't know why he's lying. He won't let me go.
No holding him in my hands.
He won't let me go.
It's good. Ugo.
Let's get started.
Ugo, how often?
Oh, I just got a massage. My back.
Tell me.
Legs.
Bro. No, I did legs already.
Okay, just do the laundry, we'll do upper body. Okay. So, go ahead.
We'll be running up very quickly.
No, go ahead. We got time.
How often should people exercise?
I'll say every day, man. I'll say every day.
Every day, just a little bit every day?
A little bit of something every day, unless you're in some kind of a program, right? Like everyday person should do something, you don't have to do too crazy, right? It takes 20 minutes sometimes, man. You need to know what to do, right?
Yeah. Okay. And so I've heard before that some people say the clothes don't fit anymore, or the clothes become too loose, but the weight is still the same. What happened there?
Say it again?
The clothes are now more loose, like a looser, but they still weigh the same on the scale.
So they get more muscle.
They get more muscle.
Yeah, muscle is 5 pounds of muscle may be this small. 5 pounds of fat maybe 3 times this bigger.
I see. So they're losing some of the fat, but getting more muscle.
They get more muscle, yeah.
Okay.
I have a client here too as well that has the same thing. I can introduce you to her if you want to.
Right.
We've been
So
training for 2 years and she hasn't lost the weight, but she lost so many sizes. Yeah, she had to go whole shopping, but she hasn't lost a pound. Yeah, but she's
you know those people, Ugo, that say they want to start a program for weight management just because they don't want to go back shopping for new clothes because the clothes wouldn't fit anymore.
No, eh? Okay, do bike then. Loosen up your leg. Huh? Yeah, you want to do a little bit of bike? Yeah, loosen up your leg then. Yeah, loosen up your leg.
I'm sore.
So do about 5 minutes for it. Yeah. Go ahead, boss.
I said there's those people that rather invest in weight management programs,
Right?
because they don't want to go back shopping for new clothes.
I mean, it depends, man. I mean, it does. For me, that's aesthetics, right?
Right.
You do what you want to do, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's aesthetics. As long as your heart is, you're strong, you're healthy, that has to do with your financial situation. If you want to buy more clothes, if you're done, right?
Right.
Yeah. If you lose weight and look good done, want to buy more clothes.
But you see, you keep talking about this being healthy on the inside, but a lot of people, their motivation for weight management programs is the aesthetics, is the outside. For other people sometimes too, and also for their own self-esteem.
I think most of us, yeah, majority of us see the outside first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
But you healthy. Health is mental state, body, like wellness, right? It's not just, you know what I mean?
Right. So some people are not really motivated to work out though. They say they don't have time, or the schedule is study is too tight, or whatnot.
They'll get fat and they'll have time. They'll get really fat, and the doctor will tell them, if you don't do this and you'll be facing this, they'll have time. You can make all kind of excuses you want for your life to live. That's for you, right? So if you can take care of yourself, be healthy. I don't know what kind of job you're doing.
Right.
If you get sick, how are you gonna work that job? Even if you're a millionaire, where are you gonna use that money?
Yeah.
If you're not healthy, right? So that's kind of no-brainer, right? You do what you want. If you want to complain about not having time for yourself, I wonder who you have time for.
Right. So a big part of the weight management, like we talked about, is you said is the lifestyle, of course, which includes a lot of it includes your eating habits, right?
Sorry?
A lot of this lifestyle management, this lifestyle we're talking about, a lot of it involves nutrition, like the type of food that you eat, right?
Yeah.
So do we all have to buy bio foods, like organic foods?
No. I think we have most organic food in Nigeria, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is so we don't have to do that. So it's an affordable way to manage this lifestyle then?
I mean, even here, like you can't afford organic. Everybody can afford organic, so and organic has a categorization of organic too, like, how they define it, right? So
right.
the economy can retail with that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
so you can eat clean and not necessarily break the bank.
No.
Okay. So that's good. So I have an interesting question for you. It's about sex. And people say you can lose a lot of weight by having lots of sex. Is this true?
Well, good for them. You can lose a lot of weight by having a lot of sex. I mean, it's an activity, but I don't know. I don't know.
Will people burn calories that way?
Yeah, you can burn calories. You can keep your heart rate up. I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that. It depends how. If they're doing it for 2 hours, or and still jumping up and down with a partner. I mean, you can burn a lot of calories. No, seriously, it depends what you're doing, right?
Right. Okay. So a question.
You ever seen Baby Boy?
No, Baby Boy with Tyrese.
Tyrese?
With Tyrese?
Yeah.
That's like an old movie. I don't remember all of it.
The guy carried Tyrese's mom, and jumping like that.
It's like 15 years ago.
Yeah, you remember that guy carried Tyrese's mom?
I remember.
Yeah, if you fucking like that, then you gonna burn a lot of calories.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna lose a lot of weight.
I think he had a bandana on or something.
Yeah.
I remember.
You gonna lose a lot of weight.
It's like 15 years ago.
How you be making it, right? It depends how you be making it happen, right?
Good memory. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So there's people that no matter what they eat, they stay the same. 10 years, 15 years.
That's me.
They're just the same. So what really affects weight then? Is it genes?
High metabolism.
High metabolism.
Body type.
And everybody's built differently.
Body type. Yeah.
So you have to understand your body and see what the food does to you and make the adjustments that way.
It's scientific, man. It's a lot to understand, right?
Okay. Have you ever had any clients that said birth control pills affected their weight? Is this true?
Yeah, he does. It's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Not
the
just
ones,
clients. Not just clients. People do retain water because of that.
I see, and then it just helps them.
Yeah.
So if they get off those pills, do they start losing some weight then?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about like your program. What does it entail? The
It
coaching.
depends. It's personalized.
Okay. So people contact you and then you
It's
talk to them.
personalized. I do a consultation with you, then I have to tell it to you.
Right. Does the client have to be living in Calgary?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, so someone who's in Toronto and they give you a call.
Yeah. I have clients in LA.
Right. Okay, that's good. So you spent a lot of time doing martial arts, and now I see on your profile is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
How many years did it take you to get there?
Sorry?
How many years?
Well, I think it's better to say it this way, it's not how many years, but how many years are you consistent? Yeah. I could get there in 3 years if I was consistent.
Right.
Right. So, yeah.
And is there a level up after where you are now?
I have one more before black.
One more before black. Okay. And someone is asking where you are in Calgary. Did you just
Calgary.
shoot your message?
Calgary.
Okay. So Ugona, I think that's the message is from you. Just add him on the Instagram chat here, the live, and then you can contact him about where his actual location is and the services. And so people just contact you, and then you can create a personalized service for them, regardless of the location, and help them do better.
Yeah.
And for people that, I'm going to talk about self-esteem last, okay? Because like I said, people, they were just comfortable the way they were in their country, and when they got here, they started losing some self-esteem because they gained a little bit or they lost a little bit. How do people manage their self-esteem if they want to stay the same weight?
Man, I think self-esteem is something you have to work in. It's from inside, man. I don't do how you look. It's from inside. It's something it's a personal development work, right?
Okay.
You have to reading some books and start getting in tune with yourself.
Right.
You can look. There's a book called Psychocybernetics. He speaks about a plastic surgeon that did the research on his clients. And when they fix and make him perfect, but they still have insecurity about themselves. It's how you feel about yourself. You have nothing to do with how you look.
Right. That's good. Are you still I think last time we spoke, you were talking about law school and stuff. Are you still working on that?
Yeah, I'm still on it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've known you for like at least 10 years now, and every time you always have a book. You have a gym bag and a book.
Sorry?
Every time I've seen you, had a gym bag and a book. You always studying or staying at the gym.
You gotta keep moving, man. Like I say, in life, if you stop, you stop.
Right.
Just like fitness. If you stop learning, your brain shut down.
It's true. It's true.
Everybody have to know that. Anything. That's the problem we have in Nigeria, man. We have electricity. There's no maintenance. Look at how that country is.
Right.
The biggest problem we have in Nigeria is lack of maintenance. There's no maintenance on the road. There's no maintenance on the electric grid. There's no maintenance on infrastructures. Look at what it look like. It doesn't matter how much money we put in there.
Right.
So if you don't maintain anything in life, God gonna take it away from you. Management.
Right. You don't use it, you lose it. It's good. And so, what plans do you have for the coming up? What new projects do you have coming up for yourself?
What project?
Yeah.
Life, man. We gotta survive COVID, man. COVID.
Right.
We gotta get COVID out of the way, man.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
You plan on traveling.
Just staying happy,
anywhere?
Stay happy during this challenging time,
Ali just said, yeah, and you're taking up all the space at the MRU library because you're always at the library studying. It's good. It's good. Well, thank you for one last question, actually. You know how people walk around with like a gallon of water, always drink? I never really understood that, but they're like, oh, you have to drink how many liters a day? But is that really the same for everybody, though?
Yeah, it's same. Yeah, your body is made up 70% of water, right?
Okay. No, but I mean the amount of water you need to take in every day.
People just carry water because it's easier for them to drink it that way, right?
Okay.
If you carry water, you remember to drink. If you don't, you can't remember, right?
Right. It's good. It's good. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're a busy man and you're still working. You're at the gym training people right now.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us today. So I wish you so much success, and I hope people contact you and book your services as well. Thank you.
Okay, salute.
All right. Bye now.
Sorry, man. Let's do this.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you learned a little bit about weight management and how to manage your weight in Canada and how to build some confidence when you get here as well. Ugo's contacts. This video will be saved on IGTV and our YouTube channel as well, and his contact is going to be on there. So contact him and book a consultation with him just to learn about what you could do, a personalized service to help you with weight management in Canada. And again, like we talked about, some people's confidence are really troubled when they get here. For example, if you had a little bit of weight back home in your home country, when you get to Canada, all of a sudden you're not having the confidence as much because people here think you have to be a certain kind of weight, you have to be skinny, you have to be, but don't listen to those people. What really matters, like we talked about, is that you are healthy and it starts from the inside, okay? And you have the confidence as well to feel good about yourself. So don't get faked out about what people think. You have to feel good about yourself from the inside, and then you can start reflecting on the outside as well. But if you have any questions about weight, I'm not the expert with weight management. Ugo is fitness coach. Contact him. My name is Bester Godfrey. I've been your host, Canadian immigration specialist at Tofino Immigration Consulting. We help make Canada your new home. If you need help with how to immigrate to Canada, don't hesitate to contact us. Contact information is in the link in our bio. So thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Goodbye and good night.